John Gruden, looking out for the little people. You never hear about him coming on a podcast like that.
No.
Unbelievable.
To take time away from film, too, to just come in here and,
Because he only has like an hour a day outside of film and sleep to
Well,
devote to anything.
Sleep? You think he sleeps?
Like the Italians.
Probably not.
That's why it's just super important to have strong internet.
Yeah.
You got to have strong internet. You got to have a great website.
Have to.
I tell you that right
Have
now.
to.
Thanks to the people at Bluehost, we now have a top-rated website provider powering over 2 million websites. Not to be confused with the avatar dating site, Bluehost.com. This is Bluehost.com. Whether you're a blogger or a small business owner, Bluehost has everything you need to build the website you've always wanted. Bluehost is the best tool to build, host, and manage your personal or small business website. Bluehost gives you the freedom to design your website your way without being limited by templates. It makes hosting your website stress-free so you can get back to what matters most. That's like making dollars. Simple enough for beginners and powerful enough for even the most advanced users. Ultimate flexibility and control with fully customizable templates and third-party app support. That's what I like the most because I'm going to screw things up. True reliability and a 99.9% uptime guarantee and automated updates. Maximum security, that's important. Malware monitoring, also important. 24/7 tech support, online resources, all the stuff you need to be successful. Bluehost is the top recommended WordPress host on WordPress.org since 2005. Here's the offer. The Pat McAfee Show listeners save 50% when you sign up at Bluehost.com. 50% you save.
It's almost half.
Almost half. If you sign up and use the greatest country in the world, guys?
Yes. Yeah.
America.
Bluehost.com/America.
We have voted. Bluehost.com/America. We have voted.
Yep.
Greatest country on earth, America. Thank you to
And it
Bluehost.
was almost unanimous.
Almost. Bluehost.com, not to be confused with, what was that? The avatar dating site?
Bluehose.com.
Yeah.
I went to bluehose.com and it was just a bunch of girls into autoerotic asphyxiation. So.
Yikes.
No, you went to .org, buddy.
That's what happened with Aaron Hernandez, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. Just a little fuck up. It's a little slip.
Yikes. What's going on in the world, Nick?
Yeah, Todd, thank you for that read because that was a perfect segue into this. 50% of millennials would give up their right to vote to get their student loans erased.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they were ready to vote for Bernie Sanders. They were all in. Free college.
Fuck millennials. I'm not a millennial. I'll do that shit.
I'll vote for whoever. You want to take 90% from people? Cool with me. Is my college free? Yup. Give me that guy.
Wow.
I'm definitely.
Is that an option on the table? Or are they just saying, hey, if you guys would do this, we would do it?
I think Bernie was running on that. I mean, that was Bernie's big thing, right?
He had some plan along the line of let's eliminate student loan debt. He didn't exactly lay out how he was going to do it, I don't think. But
no, he laid out nothing. But he said he would tax 90% of the people. He would tax the upper the 1%, 90% of them.
I don't know if that's not 90% seems super high.
Go ahead and look it up. Go ahead and Google it. Does it seem? Yeah, it seems like robbery. That's what it seems like. And everybody, I'm getting free college. Okay, cool.
He should have said he was going to give everybody free college if they sent a selfie to him after the election of them voting for him.
I think he had no chance. Though. I think the media was burying him.
I'm not even registered. Do I get my fucking debt relieved first?
The thing is, the crazy thing is colleges have become such a monopoly, right? It's the only way to success is you have to go to this hustle that is a college.
Or at least that's what they sell you, right?
That's what they sell. And everybody sells it. Your teachers sell it. The news sell it. Everybody sells it. And then whammy, nobody thinks about on the back end, my life's going to be over. Student loan debts are outrageous.
Outrageous. College is the biggest racket, dude. There's no way it should cost that much to get an education.
They fuck people. Like student loan debts ruin people's lives forever. Like
and they know they're doing it. I mean, look at the rocket percentages that it's increased in just the 90s.
Yes.
It's like, people pay that shit back until they're like 50 years old.
Yeah, that's the thing. Most of these people are never going to pay it off. It's with you, and then it's going to get transferred to your kids.
But it's absurd that they've got hustled into that. They got hustled into that. Like everybody's gotten hustled into it. I mean, it's just you were taught to get hustled into it, and now the back end, it's all coming back just a crash. But I would, if I was with the millennials, I would too. I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, I would. Whatever you need from me, I don't care. If I don't have to pay this for the next 60 years, I'm cool with it." What's that, Dick?
Did you just say my debt goes to my kids?
Isn't that how it works, Todd? Isn't it? When you pass away, doesn't your debt get carried on to your family?
Fuck.
That's the Italians.
I'm opening up a few more credit cards and let's fucking
your father owed me 25 grand. He's
there's-
dead
That's
now.
definitely a
So
thing.
are you if you don't pay it.
Yeah, like they will come, like you take your house before it can go to your kids and stuff if you owe, like in that kind of shit.
Oh,
Collect those assets.
No big deal.
Yeah, the big thing for me, the reason why I am like trying to leverage a maximum amount of money just in case this ever happens. I don't want kids, but if an accident happens, I don't want to pass down a debt to them. So I just try to win. at
That's smart.
everything gambling related.
Oh boy.
Especially sports gambling.
Which is a good retirement plan.
the-
People
best.
say it's a good idea. They say, hey, if you want to make guaranteed cash, gamble on sports.
they do
Bet
say
Dodgers,
No one's ever lost.
and that's it.
No, and I'm all in. You're 100% right. And they couldn't be more right. But football season is here.
It
and
is.
for all of you bettors out there, you need to download the free Sports Action app right now. It's the best app for sports bettors. You're guaranteed retirement, sports betting.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not even close. This is my first season betting, and like everyone else at Barstool, I'm using Sports Action to keep track of my bets. I follow in-game live lines, check all of the line moves, and see where the public money's going. Hey, what's everybody else thinking?
Fuck the public.
I don't think that's necessarily the right idea. It's basically like ESPN though for sports bettors. If ESPN wasn't terrible,
Yes.
if ESPN wasn't just tough to watch, other than I watched Scott Van Pelt, I thought he was incredible. I think there's some very talented people at ESPN, but overall in general, I think we can all agree
Big turd.
that back in the day, ESPN was much more enjoyable than it is now. I think we can all agree with that. In that ESPN wasn't terrible, that is actually written in this ad. So if you like the way these company is representing itself, which you should,
a strong
that's some
statement.
gangster shit to put in there, you should definitely go get the Sports Action. Diggs, you've been using Sports Action for a long time, right?
I have, sir.
What do you think about it?
I love it.
Go to sportsaction.io or search the App Store for Sports Action right now to download it for free. That's sportsaction.io. Listen, I'm betting on a lot of games. I'm trying to make sure my kids never have to pay a debt ever in their life.
Smart.
The kids. Not just my kids, my kids' kids.
Taking care of generations.
Forever. So I'm got a lot of bets out there. A lot of bets. And then once you make them, you're like, oh, I wish my brain would do good and remember all these, but it's tough. So you just plug them into the Sports Action app. You watch there's a little green circle and a red circle. When it turns the red circle, you're like, oh, not good. This is not good. That means that bet is currently losing.
Yeah.
But the green circle is what you live for. That is your moment where you feel like a genius. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. And Sports Action is just taking care of you the entire time.
And your kids.
Until it turns red at the very last second.
Then that's a heartbreaking moment, and your kids might have to pay a debt at some point. But for the time being, everything's going well, and it's green. Sportsaction.io or the free Sports Action app on the App Store. It's an incredible thing. You should really, really, really use it. I enjoy it. I do actually use it, and I enjoy it. Anyways, what else is going on in the world, Nick?
So yesterday, Apple held a keynote speech and announced the new iPhones and all the new features they're releasing with said phones. 2 iPhone 8s and the new iPhone 10.
Yeah.
Where's 9 at?
Skipped it.
Well,
Went right
there
past
was
it.
2 8s. There's two. We're probably at like 12 or 13 because there's like the 6 Plus and the 6S.
Yeah,
There's
but they've never skipped a number before.
Well,
it's a new era.
they're not doing odd numbers anymore. Oh. It's all even numbers from now on.
That makes sense. Is there a face recognition I saw?
Yeah.
There is face recognition.
to open your phone.
Correct. And it'll scan you and do face recognition emojis.
Oh, I saw the.
You can basically make your own
I
emoji.
saw the
I
chicken.
love that.
It's the high end one, right?
I'm gonna be the dancing piece of shit one and send it to everybody. Be like, look at me, look at me, look at this, look at that.
So it's $999, right? For
That's the iPhone 10. It's $999. That's the one though. No home button. The other ones, the 8 and the 8 Plus, are basically the same phone as the 7s, but just with slight tweaks.
What do you mean no home button?
No home button.
Not
How the
close.
fuck do
All
you get
glass. All glass.
Swipe up.
It's Samsung. They're buying the glass from Samsung.
Oh,
The old.
Oh, the unbreakable.
The mold screens.
The-
The mold screens.
Yeah, and they said I watched one thing last night that was saying the price was so outrageous because they can't keep up with how many they think is going to get.
That's probably true.
oh, that makes sense.
I will buy that $999 one because I heard it's better for everything internet related when we are an internet business now. I think you can edit on there. I think you can create video games on that thing.
Which one is this?
You can do all kinds of
The
stuff. It's
iPhone
heavy
X.
into the AR, the augmented reality stuff too, which is kind
Does
of
it have a projector yet? Hologram projector?
Does it?
No.
Damn it.
That's weird.
I wanted Tupac.
That's all I want.
Can I
Yeah.
pour champagne?
When I
on
talked to Nick on Face, I want a hologram projection of Nick. I'm tired of just looking at a 2-dimensional face.
Oh,
on
like
the
that
phone.
one movie, was it Star Wars or something like that?
Yeah, like Princess Leia.
Her or
R2D2.
something.
It just pops up.
That's coming.
That's gonna kill for sexting.
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only.
I would get down to some hologram porn for sure.
Yeah, Ted Cruz too. The interesting thing about facial recognition, so like the thumbprint, you have to at least press your thumb on there, and you have to give it. But if somebody gets your phone and holds it in your face while you're sleeping, is it going to open?
That's what I was thinking,
up.
because
Well-
they confirmed that like a mask, they went and made Hollywood legit expensive masks to test this. Apple did, and it would not work. But if you're sleeping and someone holds a phone up to your face,
Like, could I open Jim Kong's with that mask?
No.
That's a spot on mask. I don't know if Apple knows how good that mask is.